Painting fence panels, or more specifically spray painting fence panels. Questions we get asked a lot about, so we're going to demonstrate doing one here. What you've seen me do at the moment is it's the equivalent to cutting in when you're painting a house. The spray machine, although you can keep it under control, sometimes the spray that's coming out of the machine gets caught by the wind and can drift over into people's gardens, and especially in the summer can catch their washing or land on their patio or whatever. So it's a great idea just to run along the top of the fence panels with a bit of, obviously with the same spray, with the same stuff that you're going to use in the spray. Just kind of cut in the top of the fence panel so that you can you don't have to take the spray gun any higher, in this case, than about 300mm or a foot down below the panel. So we'll put that down and we'll talk about the spray itself. This is a standard spray gun, spray canister, holds about 1 litre of either decking spray or fence spray, and this particular one's a good one because it has a funnel at the top to allow easy pouring into the canister itself. So let's just relieve the pressure. The pressure can be relieved by pulling this little lever up on the side, and once the hissing stops, we know that most of the air is out, and then we can undo the centre plunger. So this is what gives us the air. This pumps air into the canister itself. So we'll tighten that up in there, and then it's just a question of pumping some air in, giving some pressure. And normally somewhere between 10 and 15 pumps is enough. Then you can lock the handle and use the handle to carry it around, or there's a shoulder strap to do the same job. And then the spray gun itself has a trigger underneath, and starting where we finished the cutting in, we'll work down each panel about 4 to 6 inches away from the panel, and make sure we've got an even coverage, once up and once down, covering any areas, pulling gently on the trigger. Now in this case we've got decking at the bottom of the panel, and the decking is going to be the same colour, or very, very close, so a little bit of spillage doesn't matter too much there. But if you're doing it at home, you might want to protect that decking. As you can see, nice even, keep the spray gun moving. If you train it in one place too long, then the spray will actually start running down the panel. Not that that's a huge problem because it will soak in, but you do tend to get dark areas that you don't want. And you'll notice that I'm spraying into the overlap of the timber. So this is a close board fence, so one part of the timber overlaps, one slat overlaps the next, and by spraying into that lap you always get the edge of the lap. I'm just going over very, very quickly to use up this air that's left in the canister, and if I've got it right, we should get back to the beginning. So you can see you can train this fairly accurately. It's nothing to worry about, and you can see that I didn't have to go to the top of the panel. These particular spray canisters are not very expensive at all, and the time that they save is phenomenal. If I were to paint that panel, that probably would have taken me half an hour or so to paint one panel. by cutting in the top and using the spray gun, we can get it done in no time at all. So that's using a spray gun to spray paint fence panels from DIY Doctor. I hope that helps your gardening this summer.